shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people.
Pi Network is currently the world's most perplexing cryptocurrency project. It has sparked continuous debates since its launch, and even now, the discussions around Pi Network seem to be increasing rather than diminishing. However, today's video will summarize the 7 most fundamental aspects of Pi Network that everyone needs to understand when participating in the project. Watch the entire video, and you might see the true value of Pi Network. Don't forget to share what you know about Pi Network with those around you. This is a significant contribution to the project and aids in its success. Like and subscribe to the channel to avoid missing more great videos about Pi Network. The first and most basic aspect, which is also the foundation of the Pi Network project, anyone with an internet-connected phone can participate in mining Pi Network by checking in every 24 hours. However, it's based on the principle of one person, one account. Pi Network's basic mining rate is the same for everyone, and it adjusts monthly depending on the growth rate of Pi Network users. However, there are several ways to help users significantly increase their basic mining rate. The more people you refer and the more you contribute to the project, the higher your Pi coin mining rate will be. All calculations are clear, depending on your level of contribution to the Pi Network project. The project's fairness to all users is why it has garnered such loyalty and trust from its users. Many other projects have collapsed because they couldn't maintain fairness for their users. With Pi Network, everyone, whether early or late, is treated equally. It's never too late to join Pi Network. Watch the video we analyzed on this issue, the link is in the description. The second basic aspect of the Pi Network project, which you may not have noticed, Pi Network is a project that learned from the Stellar project. Pi Network's blockchain uses the same source code as Stellar. So, whatever features Stellar develops, those features will also be available on Pi Network. The Pi core team will decide when to implement and announce them. If you are new to Pi Network, look at the Stellar network to envision Pi Network's future potential. Important features like multi-signature wallets and smart contracts will soon be introduced on Pi Network. Additionally, Pi Network can potentially develop new, superior features beyond the Stellar platform. Let's wait and see. The third point is the most controversial in the current phase, but many people don't understand or deliberately misunderstand Pi Network. The Pi Network project has indeed reached the mainnet phase and operates with all its functionalities. This means Pi Network has technically succeeded. Commercially, the Pi core team is working to ensure the project's success. The project hasn't opened its mainnet yet because they prohibit the exchange of Pi coins for cash or listing Pi coins on exchanges. This ban prevents Pi coins from being traded as a commodity for profit without adding any value to the Pi Network project. This is good for the project and helps protect Pi Network. However, many people, including some pioneers, believe that only when Pi Network is listed on exchanges will they recognize the project. In reality, they are trying to undermine Pi Network since there are places where Pi Network can be traded P2P. If they want to trade Pi coins, they can easily sell their Pi coins if they have them. Currently, on P2P exchanges, Pi coins are being traded at 30 cents per Pi coin. For those who don't research or trust the Pi Network project, the value of Pi coins is only that much. They are willing to sell their Pi for a few dozen dollars and will regret it later as Pi Network develops. The fourth point is about the project's development region. Although it is a global project, Pi Network is strongest in Asia. The largest Pi Network communities are in China, South Korea, Japan, and Vietnam. Unlike other cryptocurrency projects, Pi Network is a community-oriented project where users hold up to 80% of the Pi coins. This is truly decentralized, something no other project has achieved like Pi Network. To see the true value of Pi coin, look at how these countries are engaging with Pi Network and learn from them. The current world situation suggests that Asia will be the world's center in the near future. Pi Network's strong presence here is likely part of the Pi core team's development plan. The fifth point is understanding Pi Network from an ownership perspective. Whether you've been part of the project for a long time or just joined, now is the time to build value for Pi Network. not harvest it. Pi tokens have been fairly distributed worldwide. However, for these tokens to gain significant value, builders are needed. The Pi core team is developing Web 3.0 software to serve pioneers and add value to Pi network. Recently, the Pi Ad Network was introduced to help businesses reach the Pi Network project. Meanwhile, many pioneers are building services and products with Pi Network. Although the current value is still low, we will collectively build a valuable Pi Network nation globally. When those without Pi coins want to participate and operate within the Pi Network country, they will have to pay to buy Pi coins. That will be the harvest time for Pi Network, and pioneers can sell their Pi coins at a high value. Pi tokens are in our hands, so we must help create value for Pi Network, not just rely on the Pi core team. Understanding this will show how far the Pi Network project has progressed. The more Pi coins you have, the more you should contribute to building Pi Network's success, rather than seeking quick ways to sell your Pi coins. Only those with an ownership mindset and long-term vision can grasp this point. Understanding these points leads to the sixth point: Pi Network is different from all other cryptocurrency projects in the world. Pi Network's value comes from within, from the community. When Pi Network becomes strong, it will attract large companies and even governments to use Pi Network. That will be the true success of Pi Network. Your job is to hold onto your Pi coins until then and not spend them too soon. The extent of your vision will determine Pi Network's value. The seventh point concerns people's mindset towards Pi Network. When the project started, people said Pi Network was a scam and didn't join. Now, many smart individuals have recognized Pi Network's value and are trying to scam Pi coins from pioneers. A few still don't understand Pi Network and call it a scam. This is entirely normal. When you introduce or talk about Pi Network to someone, and they don't accept it, it's okay. Continue to introduce it to someone else. When Pi Network truly succeeds, people will regret not joining earlier. Joining Pi Network also tests your perseverance. It's straightforward to install the Pi Network app, but it's extremely challenging to check in daily. Therefore, cherish the Pi coins you've mined. Perseverance and determination will make pioneers the ultimate winners. If we are strong, Pi Network will be strong with us.